better starting today. If you want your campaigns to work better starting today, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today and in this piece of content. So I want to make sure that we're on the same page when it comes to making your Facebook ads working better and basically perform better. And what better means is that you will get more leads, more sales, more phone calls, whatever that means to you in terms of performance after you've applied the couple of things that I'm going to explain to you in this video. All right. Now, for a limited amount of time, what we're offering from my team to yours is to build your first Facebook ad campaign following the stuff that I'm going to share with you in a minute for free. So if you want to hit the ground running when it comes to your Facebook ads campaign, my team and I want to build your first Facebook ad campaign for free. All you need to do is to test drive my 100 million method coaching program. And in order to do so, you need to go to scale-driven.com/yes, scale-driven.com/yes, as it shows on screen right now, or wherever you're watching this, or there should be a link around this video, scale-driven.com/yes. Leave us some details, schedule a call with my team, and if we're a good fit, we'll tell you so that you can come and test drive my 100 million method coaching program. And as part of that test drive, we'll build your first Facebook ad campaign using our methodology for free. Now, the reason why we call it 100 million method coaching program is because the methods and the methodology and the strategies that we use to build advertising campaigns on Facebook are responsible for over $100 million in attributed sales from our campaigns. So if you want to have a taste of that, if you want to hit the ground running, if you want to get results as fast as possible, go to scale-driven.com/yes, leave us your details, and then we'll reach out. You can also schedule a call right there and then with my team, and then we'll tell you if we're a good fit so you can come and test drive the program. Now, with all that being said, yesterday I had the coaching call for my 100 million method students because we do a group coaching call every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then what we do in those coaching calls is pretty cool. I share with my students what's working right now, what type of campaigns are working, some hacks and strategies that they can use to increase performance. And yesterday, two of them came to me and say, hey, we're crushing it with this campaign. How can we make it better? One of them, we cracked open their Facebook Ads Manager. I kind of advised on how to make the campaign better, but that campaign was performing really, really well. In fact, he spent around $7,000 on advertising and he got $60,000 to $70,000 back. He's selling a high-ticket product, so that campaign is performing at 10x ROAS. What I told him is, hey, let's start scaling that campaign. The other student that came on the call live, he reported that he spent $400 and he closed 2 clients for $1,000 each setup fee. Okay, not counting recurring and all of that stuff. So that's a 5x ROAS right there. And we keep on getting these type of results for students. Now, one of the things that happened is that they were trying to be super, I would say they were trying to micromanage Facebook when it comes to targeting. And this is a common misconception and a common mistake. And the main difference, one of the main differences that I see between Facebook advertising and Google/YouTube advertising. On Google, on YouTube, you can be super granular with your targeting. It's all good. You can go in, you can launch campaigns per device. You can launch campaign per, different times of the day. You can launch campaigns. You can even run a campaign for a video or a channel as long as they keep on producing. And that's great, right? You can have a campaign per keyword if you want, and that's all great. Now with Facebook, something that happens really often is that advertisers, especially beginners, what happens is that they try to overcomplicate their targeting. And there's something called audience liquidity in Facebook, audience liquidity. And audience liquidity means that in order for you to get success and have success with Facebook ads and make your Facebook ads work better starting today, you need to let Facebook optimize a little bit. That means that you need to kind of loosen the constraints a little bit, which I think it's counterintuitive initially if you don't know how the Facebook algorithm works, because again, you want to target your ideal audience, your ideal demographic. You want to be as specific as possible with your targeting. Well, that could be counterproductive when it comes to Facebook, especially when you're launching a campaign or especially when you're trying to scale a campaign. Facebook needs something called audience liquidity. So the broader your audience is initially, the better. You don't want to, again, micromanage or try to micro target on Facebook, because what's that going to do There's a couple of things that could do. But the first one is that it will increase your cost to reach those people. The more you target, the more narrow you go, the higher your CPM or your cost to reach out to those people will be. Number one. Number two, you might not get any impressions. Okay, so if you're seeing that your campaigns are not delivering or your campaigns are super expensive, try broadening it up a little bit, the audiences. Okay, so I like to start, when it comes to my campaigns, I like to start to at least audiences that are between 500,000 to a million and above. All right, and the reason why I do that is because, again, Facebook has much more data than I could possibly have about their users, about their database, right? So what I like to do is I like to be broad with my targeting at first, and then keep on finding audiences that will perform well. But I don't go in and try to micromanage, try to micro-target, try to launch a campaign for devices, try to launch a campaign for placements. You can do that down the road, but that's not initially how you launch a Facebook campaign. So if you want your Facebook ads to work better starting today, what you want to do, and if you're noticing that your campaigns are not performing and you're struggling, what you want to do is you want to open up your targeting a little bit. Try to be a little bit more loose with targeting, and then how you compensate this is by being really adamant with your creatives. What I mean is that in your copy and in your images, you need to call out exactly who your ideal prospect is. Okay, if you're selling stuff to moms over 30 that stay at home and take care of their kids, that's exactly what you want to say on your copy. Okay, and the images should call out those people. Ideally, you will also have text on your image that say, hey, if you're a stay-at-home mom over 30, click here. All right, so that's how you compensate that. And if you're struggling right now, do not try to micromanage or micro-target. Be a little bit more loose when it comes to targeting on Facebook, and then try to compensate that with what you're saying in your ads. That, in my opinion, is the fastest way to get better results. That will decrease your CPMs. It will also let the Facebook algorithm to optimize better and the pixel to optimize better, because Facebook will start getting more data as to who's opting in, who's becoming a client, who's purchasing, who's booking a call, who's sending in an application, etc., whatever your meaningful conversation might be, okay, or conversion might be. All right. So I hope that this is helpful. Again, complete opposites the way I see it. How you target on Facebook versus how do you target on Google. Facebook, you can be a little bit less aggressive on the targeting, but much more aggressive on the creative side of things. And on Google, it's the other way around, right? You can just have a couple of creatives running for years, but still you want to be a little bit more aggressive with targeting. So that's the only way. That's basically the other way around. And as I said before, if you want my team to go into your Facebook ad account and build your first campaign for free so that you can get leads, sales, purchases right away as fast as humanly possible using our methodology, all you need to do is to go to scale-driven.com/yes, scale-driven.com/yes. Send us some details about your business. On the next page, after you send some details, you can schedule a call with my team, and then we'll talk if the 100 Million Method program is a good fit for you. If you decide to join us, if you decide to test drive my coaching program, then my team will jump in and will build your first campaign for free so that you can get results as much as possible. And guess what? After we launch that first campaign, then you come to the coaching calls, and then we'll keep on elaborating, keep on help you prune, help you scale, help basically crush it with Facebook ads. This is, I think, the most advanced Facebook ad coaching program out there. So if you want to get better at Facebook ads, if you want to become world class at media buying on Facebook, if you want to add additional services to your agencies, maybe you're not offering Facebook right now, but you want to because you know that there's a lot of money to be made there, then you can do this. Or if you want to grow your business without depending on agencies, you can do this as well. So whether it is for your own business or for other people's businesses, this program is for you. So head over to scale-driven.com/yes. Leave us your details. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Leave them in the comments below. And I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.